You're getting your minerals, you're getting your herbs, wellness in a cup. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Apothecarri and Teas. Today I'm going to show you how to infuse our herbal infusion jar. Today I am going to infuse the lemon drop herbal infusion. This blend of teas is a bright hibiscus and lemon flavor. You can use other types of alcohol depending on what kind of cocktail you would like to have in the end. So today we're going to do vodka. All right, let's get started. So to do our infusion, we're just going to grab our vodka and fill the vodka to the top of the jar. The first infusion is going to be a 3-day infusion. I'm going to make sure that you are shaking well and shaking often, because what we really want is the sugar to fully dissolve into the alcohol. So when we know that the 3-day infusion is over, all the sugar in it will be dissolved, and you'll start to see this beautiful red color come through. By the time we're done, it's going to be a bright pink. All right, let's give it 3 days. All right, it's been 3 days, so we're going to strain this out. And as I said before, you're going to notice this really beautiful deep red color that comes from the extraction of the hibiscus flowers in there. We're just going to go ahead and get just a simple strainer and a funnel, and I'm going to pour it into this jar. See how bright and red that is? I'm just going to push a little bit into it, just strain it out a little bit, just squeeze the rest of the alcohol out of here. So then our next step is to add this back into the jar. When we add it back into the jar, this is going to be for our second infusion. We're going to add a cup of sugar here. And so the goal of this is to have both of these infusions put together in the same jar. So we're going to go ahead and add the sugar. And again, this is where we add the vodka. Like I said, you might have to, let's start off a bit. We're going to have to make some room for it all to fit. And once it goes down, you can shake it. If you have to make room and add some more vodka after you shake it a little bit, after the sugar dissolves, then you can go ahead and just keep adding. So go. See how it's coming down. All right, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and top that off. And then again, shake well, shake often. We're gonna do this for about 10 days now. So we can get the rest of the extraction out of these herbs. They were already extracted, only 3 days, but there's still a lot of benefits in here. All right, so we'll see you again in 10 days. Okay, it's been 10 days and we're ready to strain the second infusion. The same jar, if you have any left, we're gonna go ahead and pour it into it. Essentially what we're making here is a liqueur. This is pretty shelf stable with it being alcohol and sugar. So you can refrigerate it to keep it longer. It can sit out on your countertop for a couple weeks, but I would definitely refrigerate it to keep it longer. So what I'm gonna tell you now is this beautiful herb that we have right in here. We're gonna go ahead and use it. We're gonna make a tea out of it. So I'm just gonna put it right back into the jar, because in this herb, still a lot of benefits. Only the alcohol is in here, so it's only been kind of extracted. But you still have a lot of benefits. So we're actually going to make a nice tea. There is sugar in here and a little bit of alcohol, so I would call it a boozy tea. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and while I make the cocktails, we're just gonna go ahead and add hot water. And as with any tea that you make, you always want to put a lid over it to keep all the essential oils in. We don't want the volatile oils escaping, because those are really a good amount of the medicinal benefits. So we're going to go ahead and set the tea over here on the side, and we are going to make our cocktails. So for this cocktail, I'm going to add 2 ounces of the infusion because I like mine stiff. And then, see how beautiful and red that is? And then 1/2 ounce of lemon. And then we're going to go here, we're going to add the 3 ounces of water. The 3 ounces of water, you can shake this, or you really don't even have to shake it. You could just pour it in a glass just like I'm doing right here, and it's kind of ready to go. We're going to go cocktail style. We're going to shake it up for you. Add our ice back into it. We're going to do a little garnish. And here I'm going to add some sage. Anytime you want to add a garnish of herbs, you always want to smack it. Give it a little smack that releases the essential oil. So now we're doing a little aromatherapy as well. So this is our cocktail. And the next cocktail we're going to do is a vodka fizz. So the vodka fizz, we're not going to measure. We're just going to kind of pre-pour. Going to put some, depending on how strong you want it. Top it off with some mineral water. Another great way to make this, to incorporate your mineral consumption into this. How beautiful that is. Sparkly. Going to add a little bit of rosemary here, just because I think it's a good flavor. And smacking it. If you could smell that from home. And our little float. All right. So here are our 2 cocktails. We have our vodka fizz and your hibiscus sour. There's yours. Cheers. All right. Our boozy lemon drop tea is now done. We are going to strain it. And just to let you know, there's no time minimum on this. There's no actual black tea, white tea, or green tea in it. It's all herbs, so you can let it sit for 20 minutes, and if you forget about it until tomorrow, it's still going to be good. See that real pretty color? Oh my goodness. It smells so good. All that lemon I can smell. All right, and see, there's still all these benefits into it. See how bright it is. Even after the 2 separate herbal extracts that we did, it's still nice and bright. Here we go. Cheers.